Good morning. I've come to you again. As you know, things have gotten a little bit worse in our state with the coronavirus, and therefore the bishop has changed a little bit. He's tweaked a little bit what we do what the parishes are supposed to be doing. For us here, because of your faithfulness to the rules that we have set, there's not major change. He's very much stronger on masks. We as staff will have temperature taken, staff members who are here, staff members when they're not in their offices will be wearing masks even during the week. So a little bit of tightening down of things, but essentially no big change. As you know, some of this is because, and most of you have heard, one of the parishes very close by has had to close down because one of the priests has coronavirus, and the priests that live with him in the rectory, of course, are quarantined, so they can't have masses. Also, our cathedral also will only have one mass on Sunday for the public because one of the priests has come down with coronavirus, and so that means even Bishop Olmsted is quarantined right now. So you see, we have to be really, really careful, and we're following the guidelines of the diocese, which Bishop has put out for us. For you, not major change, except as many of you saw last Sunday, we have begun to have a couple of people, or a few people, very few, who are refusing to wear masks when they come into the church. Or, almost even worse, they act like they're going to put on a mask as they come in and they go sit down and put it in their pocket. Deceit. I have said last Sunday, and I mean it, I will not celebrate Mass if there are people without masks on. That's for your benefit. I will not put you in danger by celebrating a Mass when there's people there who could be causing danger. Remember, masks are for the community, to protect the community. They don't necessarily protect you by wearing a mask, but they protect the community. And so out of concern for all of you, I have been very strict in saying, I'm not going to celebrate Mass. I'll stop the Mass if people take it off, other than when they come forward for communion. And so just let's be aware of that. I've also asked the people at the Sunday Masses, if you see somebody who's refusing to wear a mask, don't act worldly. Don't get angry at them. Don't chastise them. Don't kindly remind them that masks are for everyone else, and that as Catholics we care about the common good, and they ask them to put it on. Otherwise, let them know that the consequence is there will be no Mass. So I believe in freedom. I believe in responsibility also that comes with freedom, and I also believe in consequences. My parents were really good about teaching me consequences when I abused my freedoms. That's the first thing I want to talk to you about, is not a major change for us, except that problem of now some people starting to come. The two parishes, including the one close to us, that are closed down are parishes where the pastors were not being real strict about wearing masks or social distancing, or they weren't being real strict about all that. And you can see the consequence. And so I'm caring about you. I do not want you to be sick. And so we are going to be following diocesan guidelines as much as we can. The second thing I want to say to you today is that, of course, Saturday is Independence Day. Our nation celebrates our independence, and we love to talk about freedom as part of our independence. It's Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday is not Independence Day. Saturday is. Sunday is a day of celebration of the resurrection of the Lord. But on Saturday, we can celebrate, and I'm sure everybody in their own way will be celebrating. But I decided, actually in prayer this weekend, it came to me that our country right now needs prayer. It doesn't need prayer that's divisive. It's not the kind of prayer that I'm right and you're wrong, so do my will. Lord, do what I tell you to do. But the kind of prayer that says, Lord, we need your help. Help us, guide us, so that we can be one nation under God and individual. Therefore, I'm going to invite any of you that wish to come to exposition of the Blessed Sacrament following the Saturday Mass, morning Mass. The Saturday morning Mass, we will have exposition from roughly 9:30 in the morning until noon, with benediction at noon. And I invite you to come and just generally pray that God's will be done in our country, so that we can be one nation and we can be indivisible as God wishes us to be. So like I said, remember the Saturday morning Mass. It's the first Saturday of the month, so it will be primarily in Spanish. That's okay. We will live stream it, but afterwards we will have adoration of the exposed Blessed Sacrament, and then benediction at noon. And I invite you to come and pray and celebrate our independence, celebrating it a little bit with God as well. So thank you all for your faithful stewardship, not just monetarily, but in following the guidelines that we're setting. That we do not have major problems in this parish. And so I just thank you. What a wonderful community. What a wonderful statement about our community that is. So thank you very much, and God bless you.